Hey everyone, welcome back to part 15 of Spriggan Conjurer of Qazlal, our Lom Lob Bomb cosplay. Part 15, that's not something I say very often. Sort of racing the clock here to see if we can finish before part 20. I think we can do it. I've got a little bit of an update. So I just went on a shopping trip. I just spent most of our gold, we've got 83 left. I bought a few things. So we got the Ring of Leaves, which I'm planning one day. I'm still planning, although I don't know if we actually will or not, to go into a Fire Dragon scales. I bought the Wand of Clouds, and I bought a File of Floods, which is somewhere. So I don't even know where the evocable section is. I never even used that bit. A File of Floods. So I said last episode that it would technically be better to wait until we finished Elf before we go shopping. For instance, I spent a chunk of gold buying the File of Floods, and maybe we're gonna find one in the loot in Elf 3. But I thought I'd spare you the torture of watching me walk around manually shopping. So I did it off camera. So I don't know, maybe we might get punished. What's the bet that we do indeed find a File of Floods in here? Oh well, it's a small price to pay for sanity, right? So we were kind of doing our end vault here. Our noise has been pulling elves out. We've had a bit of a rough time actually. These guys are always really scary, especially elf high priests, because they have damnation, and when they damnate us, or they damn us, that's the verb I'm going to try to use, as we fail a Fulminant Prism at 1%. When they damn us, we can't dodge that, and it really hurts. We're also worried about Deep Elf Annihilators. Let's see. I guess we go with our Fireball is probably our best spell in terms of killing stuff quickly. It's certainly going to do more damage than an IMB is, and our Orb of Destruction is still 47% chance to fail, so I don't want to use that yet. We'll go with Fireball as we dodge a Crystal Spear there. What made all that smoke poured from our hands? Oh, we miscast Fireball. Okay, that makes sense. Like, what happened there? That's a really bad miscast, because those smoke clouds that just got made, they're gonna stop our Quaz clouds. That was a 4% mischance on Fireball. Alright, so in that one fight there, we failed a 4% and a 1%. This Deep Elf Death Mage, first of all, I'm just gonna put on positive energy. Even instead of +5 AC, and I was gonna hope that his thing there would go away. We can Fireball it though. Not anymore. I'm just gonna melee it. If we kill that first, then, because it was trapped between us and him. Normally they sort of run away, but if we kill that first, he can't then become. Never mind. He's too good for us. I'm gonna go upstairs. He's trying to outplay us or outplay him back. Let's remember to put our +5 protection on. Alright, I don't remember if we killed the demonologist who's wandering around. I think so. We definitely killed the sorcerer, because I remember learning that a double sword is too heavy for a Spriggan to use with a buckler. But I'm pretty sure, about 90% sure, that we can use a demon blade, which is interesting. You sort of think of those two as interchangeable when you're other characters. Where are you going? Come back, sir. There's another one. Oh no, Ghostly! Okay, so he must have had one of his things around the corner. Alright, too clever. And I'm pretty sure these guys, yeah, they're immune to negative energy, so I keep tabbing them, but it's actually doing nothing. I may as well just use a spell. I thought I got rid of these. Really fire in your prism's direction. Is that a new one? Where was it? Where was it? It doesn't, it seems like the prompts don't come up in the message log. Oh. Wait, what if I do it like this? No. Whatever. It's just stymied. Doesn't matter what I do. The Fulminant Prism is very determined to prompt us. Annoyingly. Flail of Holy Wrath. Really fire in your Fulminant Prism's direction. Okay, I'm gonna fix that in a sec. I'm gonna do a bit more coding. Really fire in your Fulminant Prism's direction. Let's test our copy-paste skills again. Okay, so we're gonna copy-paste one of these bad boys. So I need to have three separate ones just for Fulminant Prism. Really fire in your... This programming is really hard. Fulminant Prism's direction. So we got one for really fire towards your Fulminant Prism, really fire at your Fulminant Prism, and really fire in your Fulminant Prism's direction. all very different prompts. I tried doing prompts before with by matching stuff, but that didn't work. I couldn't get it to work unless I did exactly the message that I wanted. We have 8 potions of mutation. I'm actually not that bothered if this guy does mutate us. It might give me an excuse to mess around with it. If we could shoot like that. Oh well. Well, we killed him, so rip excuse. Okay, the Deep Elf Knight I don't really care about. We can just hex him and then stab him. Probably the same with you. These sort of... Oh, okay, not anymore. This sorcerer has an artifact glaive of chopping. Alright. And here's a glaive of protection. So we just got glaive gaming right now. I'm gonna go fireball. Okay, we got him. And more of these guys. I'm gonna run while throwing more prisms out. I don't know if things are still coming. I'm hearing shouts. Oh yeah, they're definitely coming. And again, we're faster than the glaive. I've worked out. So, man, this sorcerer really does not want to die to a Fulminant Prism. But the bigger weapons, when they're dancing, are slower moving, so we can run away from those. Translocations to 5. Okay, nice. So where are we taking conjurations? To 15. And I guess at that point we might start training for our armor. So where's our orbit destruction's at 45%. And we can always, if we need to, throw on a wizardry ring like that. Good to know. Which might be, especially if we go to the Fire Dragon scales, that might be very relevant. Why aren't we picking those up? Because we can't carry it. Okay, fair enough. Because once we put Fire Dragon scales on, we might have a harder time casting. We need to drop something. I think it's almost... I'm thinking about dropping the brand weapon and the enchant weapon scrolls, but there's a chance we could find a quick blade. And in that case, we could use the quick blade against things that don't care about pain. Anything that's immune to RN. Liches, ancient liches, stuff like that. So we need to drop something else. I want all these things. I want all of them. all of the things. Let's drop the one charge Wand of Scattershot wand for this enchant armor scroll. These hard decisions you have to make. Why are there so many Death Knights? I'm gonna run into our kill hole here, and probably I want to stay positive again. Okay, I don't know why the ghastly dudes keep running at us. Let's learn and not. That's not right. And not just try to hit him with the dagger again. I'm going with Dazzling Spray. Well, it worked on the last guy. We blinded and then stabbed, but this dude, there we go, we got him. Okay, finally stab him. The Demonologist, he is not immune to RN, so we can just tab him. And he can't, even if he makes demons now, because of our kill hole here, those demons won't ever see us. I'm not afraid of his banishment, 0% chance, so we can take as long as we want just tabbing him. And then do a regen. Okay, well, I totally lied. It turns out that he could summon them behind me. I thought when he summoned them, they'd always be adjacent to him. Okay, well, today I learned. He's about to die, so it's okay. I just did that final tab. I was confident. If I wasn't, well, I was, so whatever. But Tormentors can't see invis, so that's always a decent play. Ring of Protection back on. Alright, we're going Sorcerers again. Have to really respect those guys. Yep, for that reason. Because the corrosion really hurts. I'm just going to start walking away. Okay, let's put our regen on. And we'll see if we can kill him without having to really fight him. So the Fulminant Prism was being hit then. It tells me almost certainly that he was around this corner. He's standing on this tile. Even though I can't see him, I can shoot like this with a fireball and it's going to hit him around the corner. Like that, and we killed him. It's a pretty cool play. I feel like I should drop something else. The one charge Wand of Disintegration. How about that? Because we don't have... We're never hitting Auto Explore, so I want to not accidentally miss an item that our auto pickup would make us pick up because we don't have any slots. Okay, we got extra Wand of Enslavement charges. We have the spells Pain, Animate Skeleton, Vampiric Draining, and Animate Dead. I mean, we can probably just cast Animate Dead, right? Because of our Necromancy training. I can't even see it on our list. I find the spell library to be very difficult. There. Okay, yeah, 1% chance. So we could cast it. I don't think we need it. And the anti-synergy between having summons / zombies with Quaz is pretty bad. We picked up Sandblast and Shatter. I think I'm not going to even bother looking at these staves anymore. Yeah, see, there's a File of Floods. I knew it. Rip all our gold. We got... Hey, nice. We picked up Var Clutch. That is one that I would definitely learn, though. We got to find it first. Var Clutch. Var Clutch. Var Clutch. Var Clutch, where are you? There. Okay. I actually think I'm just going to Amnesia. Spellforge Servitor. We're going to want that slot for Iron Shot. I'm going to learn Iron Shot too. I'm going to put it on A. I'm going to Amnesia Magic Dart as well. At this point we don't really need it. Anything else I want Amnesia? IMB, maybe? Yeah, okay, I'm over IMB. Where are you? IMB. Get out of my spell list. Alright. Just trying to get rid of all the amnesia scrolls so we wouldn't have to carry them around. Dazzling Spray is still kind of useful. I don't know, we'll hang on to it. But anyway, Vile Clutch is a great spell, and I am a bit sad that the File of Floods was here. I mean, I'm not surprised because the game does that sort of thing to you, but a bit disappointed. So with Vile Clutch, there's a lot of synergy between that and our Fulminant Prism, bomb lobbing. Because what Vile Clutch does is it constricts enemies so they can't move. So if they can't move, then there's no way that I would ever miss a bomb because they'd literally be held in place, right? Anyway, that is a Necromancy and Earth spell. Iron Shot is also an Earth spell. And it would be nice to get our pass wall a little bit better. So I'm going to turn on Earth Magic right now. It's a -1 aptitude. It's not great. I'm going to say 8. I don't know that we'll ever get to 8, but we'll keep going until we get there. And we got one more little room. Alright, good. We should have the box of base. No, I'm not going to bother. Really good with evocations. But anti-synergy again with Quaz. I mean, yeah, whatever. I couldn't be bothered. Alright, so that's our elf done. Not amazing loot in there. Just in case I have missed something that's here, I'm going to go Control F and then dot, and it's just going to show me all the items that are on this floor. See, there's a Wand of Ice Blast that I missed. We probably should get that. Nah, should we? We can do AoE. Oh, but that's AoE if we ever run out of magic points. Okay, we should get that. Like that, so. I think we should get that. See, there's also 151 gold somewhere that I missed. Anything else? I think that's it. Okay, where's the gold? Over there. Where was that? Up there. Okay. And I'm trying to pick up the Ice Blast one. Alright, we need to drop something else. We're carrying a glowing buckler. I'm just going to check it. There's no way that that's going to be better than a buckler resistance. Alright, cool. So we got Ice Blast again. Alright, so now that we've done Elf, it's time to go do Depths. I don't think we're ready yet to switch to the Fire Dragon scales. I think that's maybe something that we'll be able to do after Depths once we're ready to get our 3rd rune. So we got to manually walk there. Sorry, so strap in. Fast forward for a minute or two. Probably more like 5 minutes. Alright, I think our characters should be more or less ready to do Depths. I don't foresee anything in there that's considerably more dangerous than Vaults 1 to 4 will be. Sure, you might see more scary enemies, as in enemies that are more scary, like you might see Shreks, you might see Juggernauts, things like that, but in essence it's just going to be scary packs. How do we get in that room? We can't. How do we get downstairs? I gotta go the other way. So yeah, I don't think it will be remarkably different. All our resistances are still just as good. We've got most things under control. Have I got... Okay, good. I've got my protection ring on. Whoa, what is this? There's a secret hallway that I never explored. Huh. Well, there you go. Nothing there, but there you go. Alright, ready for depths. Let's keep our regen up. I should be checking every now and then on Orb of Destruction. We might need a lot of conjurations. I know it's hard to tell. We're kind of drained at the moment. Yeah, and this is what's going to happen. We're going to draw everything to us. I will say that I think it's interesting. So I've been watching Hellmonk's Spriggan Enchanter of Qaz. And I think it's quite interesting in terms of our playstyle in the differences. So I tend to really like even my flimsier characters. I tend to like them to be tankier. So I really prefer to have a lot of AC, to be in a heavier armor. Whereas Hellmonk is running around in robes. I think in the playthrough that I'm watching, he's in depths at the moment, and he's still just wearing robes with like 3 AC or something. Whereas I hate that. So the thing that made me think of that is because my character's tankier, I don't mind stair dancing stuff. So I can just stair dance this here, these deep trolls, these iron trolls, etc. Whereas in his one, because he's built flimsier, he usually, if he's ambushed at a stair like this, just has to start running, and then he'll like maybe dig a kill hole or something. I don't know. I think mine's better. I mean, that's my personal preference, so of course I would think that, but still, yeah, I like being tanky. Don't target the one. Oh, we got a 13% chance to get the Iron Troll. That's never gonna happen. He is not resistant to RN, so the Pain Dagger should get him. I don't want to die to him. He can bite for 35 and claw twice for 50. Okay, so he could not quite kill us, but almost. Alright. Can we use Vile Clutch yet? No. Alright. Well, we'll get him eventually with Fulminant Prisms. Maybe. There we go. Okay, the Eden, we can also Takima's him, and then he'll just die to his weapons. Alright, we'll bring these boggets up. It's gonna wait, yeah. The one Fulminant Prism is just gonna kill the boggett, so that's fine. I didn't need to very quickly blow him up. Not in that situation anyway. So the one bad thing I will say, although in some ways it's not that bad, about Qaz in depths is that if there are any scary vaults that you might have otherwise avoided, Qaz is going to pull all those enemies out. But the upside is that you don't have to walk into the vaults to do them. You could let the enemies be pulled out to you one at a time. Why can't I? Struggling to aim here. Why is it so hard? This is where Vile Clutch would be. I should go up. This is getting out of hand. Vile Clutch would be extremely useful there because you can target yourself, and it won't actually clutch you. Believe it or not. What's the bet that this spectator that we picked up is Silverhawk? Okay, never mind. I saw him in the lobby when I went out to change our RC file. I figured it was probably him. It was not. Okay. I mean, we're getting sort of sandwiched by two-headed ogres, but at this point, I don't really care. This is why I like being tanky. We'll just fight the two-headed ogres. We can fight the spectral swamp worms. Very poorly, as it turns out, because they're immune to RN. I think really we were doing most of the work there just with our Quaz clouds. We've never seen a quick blade, right? No. If I really wanted to find one, I don't actually care that much. We could have gone into the Hall of Blades. There's a decent chance that you'll find one in there. Certainly relative to finding one anywhere else in the game. Alright, I'm gonna go for... I can't predict, he's too far away. Let's predict now. Prediction plays. He blinked out of the way. Okay, it's 2 next level. I'm just gonna blow him up with a fireball, because he is getting a bit out of hand. That boggit. I noticed that I'm not worried, but we actually could have bought some food in Elf. I mean, if we ever start starving, again, I'm not worried that we will, but if we ever do start starving, we'll run back to Elf and spend all our gold on food. Alright, we've got a bunch of stuff coming at us. Deploy the normal strat. Lob bombs. Run away. Okay, let's totally respect the Tingariba, because he can hit us with corrosive bolts that will do enormous amounts of our HP. He's throwing lightning bolts at us. We don't want to get hit by those either. We don't have any RLX and they hurt. Let's see if we can get all these guys with a fireball. One more lobbed bomb should do it. Alright, good. And let's go up and get our MP back. So again, for Hellmonk, I think that would be quite dangerous. Coming downstairs next to multiple very ugly things, but not our tanky one. Alright, Spriggan Berserker. He has an anti-magic war axe. I'm gonna go upstairs. We're gonna deal with the ugly thing first, and then we'll deal with the other guy. So he's gonna go berserk. He's gonna go really ham on us. Because he's a Spriggan, we can't just kite him. But he can't dodge bombs. So let's try and blow him up before his anti-magic takes away all our mana. We miscast and fail a fireball. Alright, one more fireball should do it. Okay, not too scary. Oh yeah, hey, it was Soulsphere. Shout out to Soulsphere. I happened to catch him getting his first ever win. I don't remember if that was earlier today or yesterday, but it was certainly pretty soon. Certainly pretty recent. So congrats on your first win. It was a Merfolk something or other. But we can find out. Let's do that. Soulsphere. A Merfolk Scout. So yeah, first win, nice. I caught it on the orb run. We really don't want to get hit by this deep troll, especially while he's mited. So we're gonna kite him. So he got RF. He's resistant to fire. Yeah, he does. Okay, so he's not gonna care too much about me throwing fireballs at him. Alright. Well, I'm not trying to show off your losses, I'm showing off your first win there. There's some very non-optimal walking by me there. So I walked us off our red carpet. We'll get this guy eventually. Now that he's not mited, I don't mind just hitting him with the dagger and hoping that we can just kill him. Okay, good. Yeah. Let's go up while that guy is hasted before he gets to us. Even these deep trolls, they hit pretty hard. If they're hasted, and especially if they get hasted and mited, you might be in trouble. Actually, they've got less MR. We might be able to confuse them. Yeah, we can. Yeah, that's a lot easier. And we can we confuse this guy? 26%. I just realized, wait, no, we do have RC. Okay, that's fine. Well, we'll get him eventually. Maybe. There we go. It's a matter of time. Another thing that I found interesting about Hellmonk's game is that even though he was playing Quaz, he still used summons. And while it wasn't amazing because the clouds kill your own summons, it still worked. Kind of. So he was using a Spellforge servitor, which we could do, but I don't think we have a need for it. So that was his Orb of Fire killing technique. It was a Iron Shot only Spellforge servitor that even with Quaz. Another check. Conjurations is kind of slow. I think maybe I'll stop focusing fighting at this point. I feel like I'm pretty happy with our HP at the moment. And I'm going to do a skill target for 20. We'll get it there and we'll stop. And then we'll focus on getting all these other spells castable. Yeah, I'm pretty happy more or less with our defenses right now. I should be throwing fireballs out, not respecting that one. If they hit you with corrosive bolts, I promise you they will kill you very quickly. We get around the corner. And again. Okay, so we've been outplayed. These guys are totally stopping us from not being shot at ranged. Oh, Gyron Gimbal. Okay, nice. Okay, well that's a quick blade. I have not seen that for a very long time. So it's a pair of quick blades. Gyron Gimbal. I'm gonna pick that up. So alright, and I think this pretty much tells us there's our quick blade. So we can drop the brand weapon and the enchant weapon scrolls. Because here's our quick blade. I'm gonna turn those off in auto pickup as well, both of those. Probably not better than Morg, agreed. Against enemies that oh, we can't wield it with a shield. Oh wait, of course that makes sense because it's two-handed. Okay, never mind. Oh dear. Okay, I'm sad. We can't actually use it. Alright, well, so what's cool about them is they are super fast. Because it's two-handed, they're like double quick blades. So I was thinking, okay, we don't want to use it against enemies that are susceptible to RN and being hit by pain. But it could be good against other enemies. But yeah, we can't use it. And there's no way that we want to use it instead of our buckler. This stone giant is owning us. Time to run away. This was bad walking. I want to be walking back towards where we know, not into the unknown. Okay, now we got our HP back. I don't mind tabbing him again. We got a brief glimpse of a vampire knight. Here he is. Not afraid of his paralysis because we have really good MR. I wonder if we actually hit him there. Where'd he go? Oh, he's trapped across the deep water. Unless he does his blink close thing where he swoops in. He's trying to go invis, which is not going to help him because we're Spriggan. He's dodging it? What a jerk. Yeah, okay, there's his blink close. I should check. Yeah, paralyze is 0% chance to actually get us. And then we're going to throw fireballs at him. One more. What do we pick up there? A scroll of magic mapping. Actually, we have so many. We've got 9. That makes me want to start using them, actually. Here's a ring. I'm just going to drop the amnesia scrolls. If we really need them, we can come back and get them. Let's see what this ring is. The blackened marble ring. Yeah, what was I talking about? Magic mapping scrolls. Okay, because we may as well use them, as I just checked this guy is indeed immune to negative energy. We have enough for Zot, so at this point we may as well start using them on depths. It's probably too late to do it on this floor right now, because we probably explored a good chunk of it already. But from next floor, we'll start doing it. I think the one who's still standing in it is the real one, indeed. Let's check this ring now. See invis. Okay, that's useless. That does nothing for us. This seems like something. But I don't know what. Alright, this boggart is getting a bit out of hand. I'm just going to upheaval him. Actually, I think I recognize this one. So I think there are going to be a few of these on the floor, and they're going to be different themed. That hurt. That was a bolt of lightning. Okay, he needs to die immediately. Let's fireball him. We can't take more bolts of lightning. See how Qaz gave us our elect after that first one, which is nice. But he doesn't help you in the first one, so if you lose a big chunk of your HP, that's bad luck. Malign Gateway. Probably the best summon to have with Qaz because it works even off screen. So you can put him down then just run away. I'm going to put it on our list of spells that we maybe could use. If I can find it. It's down there. Actually, it's summoning a translocation. There's like no way that we're going to be able to train that. Okay, never mind. But that's interesting. If we were lacking in Orb of Fire killing things, say we hadn't found the Book of Power to give us Orb of Destruction, that might have been one way to do it. Malign Gateway. An embroidered scarf. Let's check it out. Let's stop checking it out. Let's not walk into our own bomb. That's really dumb. For real. Let's fail our fireball, and then let's not kill ourselves with our own fireball. This guy is impossible to kill. Yeah, right. Gyre and Gimbal is a two-handed weapon for everyone. Not just Spriggans. Now that I think about it. Can't a man try on a scarf around here without being rudely interrupted? Exactly. We're just trying to improve our wardrobe here. This is terrible shop assistance here. I'm gonna complain to the manager. Who's the manager in the dungeon here? Let's just put the scarf on. It's okay. It's Spirit Shield. It's maybe legit. Seeing that we have such a high magic point level, and we're going to be putting on an MP plus 9 ring later on, this is kind of like having 50 extra HP to have Spirit Shield. It means we lose access to our spells and abilities when we're dying, but if we have 50 extra HP, we'll be so much tankier. And we could always quaff a potion of magic. Oh, I'm so tempted by this. 50 extra HP. We'd have 170 HP in effect. We lose a bit of AC and we lose our poison resistance. I think I'm gonna do it. I said before that I don't, especially with gods, where your panic buttons rely on your magic. I don't like it as much, but this is so much extra HP right now. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna test it out. If this goes horribly wrong, I'll change my opinion. But for the moment, let's see. Actually, I don't care about golden eyes. Our MR is good enough that it won't ever matter. Okay, well for the moment, our character is a lot tankier. That's a Titan. Okay. So we don't have Aralek. We need to be very afraid of them. They also have Airstrike, which we can't dodge. Why did I put it that far out? There's no way that he's ever going to be hit that far ahead. Put down another one. And again. So he is... How are we going to kill this guy? I feel like we kind of need a Orb of Destruction to take him down. What does it look like if we put on our Ring of Wizardry? It looks like 21% and red. Okay, that's not really going to work. We have 10 potions of brilliance. Okay. I think I don't mind just quaffing a brilliance, although I don't want to do it just yet. Let's get our MP back. Okay, he followed us. I shouldn't be surprised because we make a lot of noise. Let's quaff a brilliance. Orb of Destruction goes down to 4%. So now we can throw some Orbs of Destruction at him. We hit the wall. Okay, let's try again. Alright, yeah, that's not gonna work because we lost all our magic points. Oh yeah, okay, so that was a bolt of lightning that just connected. It's time to go. Alright. So I'm glad that we had the Spirit Shield there because we might have died. Although I probably would have made sure I was out of vision. Alright. Okay, Titan, very difficult. Alright, how are we going to deal with him? Maybe, I think if we hadn't hit the wall with our first one there, I think we could have done it. So let's call it Brilliance again. And then let's throw out some Orbs of Destruction. Is that going to do it? Yeah, okay, that did it. Alright. Alright, that was kind of crazy. Titan's no joke. Especially if you don't have Aralek. The other thing as well is that, yeah, Airstrike can be 50 damage. And it's never going to miss, so our high Spriggan evasion does not help us at all. There is no loot in here except for a plain plate armor. Very disappointing. Getting trolled by the game. So we fought a Titan to get access to this plate armor. Excellent. Hard fought plate armor. Maybe there's something in this corner. Dare I to dream? No. No. Should not have dreamt. Any more of this floor? A couple of squares over there. We may as well have a look. Have a look-see. Did you know that that phrase, have a look-see, is pigeon? When the British were trading with the Chinese. Now you do. This is kind of scary. I don't stare down stuff up with us. I'm not really afraid of the Sphinx and the Great Orb of Eyes when they can't hex us. Let's let this bomb go off and then we'll go up. This might get annoying in terms that we might have to run away from fights earlier, but we're going to be less susceptible from being blown up when we have this much extra effective HP due to Spirit Shield. That is so many stone giants. That is 3 of them. I need to be careful here. If these guys all connect, I don't want to have 3 of them all potentially hitting us at once. What does the Ogre Mage have? We don't know yet. I should go back up, because if he has Crystal Spear, we could die. Good. Where is our... Yeah, we're still training invocations. Alright, that's good. Just thought I would check, just in case. I wanted to Kima's the weapon out of the Frost Giant's hand. Much less scary when he doesn't have his battle axe. I wonder if we killed him. No. We'll take him upstairs. We can just fight him. Good. It's carrying around gold. It's a rich Frost Giant. Oh yeah, okay, I totally forgot. I said we were going to start magic mapping floors. I also, before I do that, let's deal with this Spark Wasp. So especially with that RLX, these guys do really scary amounts of damage, but they have pretty low MR, so we can just confuse him. Well, that's the plan anyway. And then stab him, confuse this guy, and stab, confuse this guy. That is a shapeshifter. We reached level 22. The shapeshifter slowed us down. That's quite amazing. Alright, let's magic map the floor. So we've got 9 scrolls. This will let us magic map all our depths floors and all of Zot. This looks interesting. That looks like that's probably a vault of some kind. A Quicksilver Dragon. Interesting. And a Juggernaut. Alright, we're going back upstairs. We're certainly not fighting both of those guys at once. The Quicksilver Dragon is scary enough on his own. I don't know if he's faster than us. I want to say no. 15 speed, so we're slightly faster. Here's Quicksilver Bolt. Can't be resisted, so if that hits, it's gonna hurt. Like that. Alright, well it helps if we put a Fire Cloud on him. Alright, nice. And he just dropped a Quicksilver Dragon Scales, which I'm going to check out because they're quite light, but they give fairly decent protection. So we're 14 and 33 for AC and Evasion. This is 19 and 29. And this is going to drop our spell failures. Sorry, it's going to make them worse, is what I meant. 19, 29, 14, 33. That is worth it, right? But then we lose a bit of, we lose our regen. I don't know, because we're trading 5 AC for 4 evasion, so that's worth it. And what about our spells? Our Fireball is the only one that we really can't use that we could. And we don't care about the MR. I'm going to stick to the Troll Leather Armor. I don't know if this is correct, but I think I'm going to do it anyway. Alright, so we need to be very afraid of the Juggernaut. I'm going to bring him upstairs first. How fast is he? Speed 15. Okay, so we can run away from him. I think that's how it works. Okay, he doesn't have RN, so we actually can hit him with our dagger. And if he does absolutely nail us like that for half our HP, we'll run away. A really good way to fight him actually is to just overwhelm him. Worth using Upheaval? No, not Upheaval. He gets absolutely owned by Elemental Force. So let's have a look at his description again. His attack is 450%, as in he attacks really slowly, once every 4.5 turns or so. So if you ever swamp him with stuff, doesn't matter what it is, he just gets owned because he can't attack them all. So we're going to make an Elemental Force, and then they're just going to sit on top of him and he won't be able to do anything about it. He's going to spend 4 turns waiting, then he'll punch one, and those 4 turns they'll just all gang up on him. Really good way to kill Juggernauts. Yeah, that does indeed work. New book. Confusing Touch, Gels, Gravitas, Petrify. We don't really care about any of those. That is a troll pack. I'm not too afraid of them. We can confuse all the regular ones pretty easily. Yeah, see, I'm more afraid of the Stone Giant, who's just turning up. And Spriggan Defender, actually. He's a bit of a worry. Not too much of a worry, but it's just whenever there are these enemies that we can't run away from, you have to think about it as a Spriggan. Actually, we can just blow him up with Fireball. Can't dodge those. Okay, never mind. Not worried. And there's a lot of stuff coming. I think I'm just going to pick another stair, actually, rather than deal with all that stuff at once. This isn't much better, but yeah, not really afraid of. Here's another Spriggan Defender. And another Juggernaut. Yeah, we'll just go up. We'll deal with them from a different stair. I'm going to X that out. I don't want to come downstairs and meet the friendly neighborhood Juggernaut, who's actually not quite as friendly as you might have thought. And he's over here too. Oh, he's the same one. Okay, the stair is really close. Alright, let's see if we can... Oh, the Juggernaut's right next to us. Okay. I would love if we could get the Spriggan Defender before we go up. Never mind, we're going to lose all our HP. Alright, never mind. Change my mind. Oh boy. Juggernauts, not even once. Let's go again. If we could just get the defender first before the Juggernaut gets all up in our grill. One more, let's upheaval him. Alright, good. Oh, he had a quick blade. Alright, this might be quick blade time. And the same play against the Juggernaut, we're just gonna make some friends and they're gonna deal with him. Okay, they all disappeared. Let's go again. Everyone get the Juggernaut. Go, 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 go. He's so nearly dead. We'll just hit him with an Ice Blast wand. And again, please don't hit us, sir. I don't want to die. And again, good. Alright, we need to be a bit afraid of the tentacled monstrosity, because that can do that thing, constrict us. No hunger on Fireball at all, so we can spam that bad boy without any concern anymore. This guy is immune to everything. What's his deal? He's got a rune plate armor. Okay, so he's really tanky. It's probably like a rune tank armor of fire resistance. A rune tank armor. A rune plate armor of fire resistance. Seeing how little concern he has for these. Do I care enough that I want to file a flood to him? Not really. But we're never going to kill him with Morg. He's even hasted. Maybe we'll go with the Elemental Force play again once we get 6 magic points. Because I don't see us killing him otherwise. Alright, there we go. Alright, go my friends. He's vamp draining off us, which is making him more survivable. Okay, that didn't work. If I just run away and let our friends fight him, he would have died. But because oh, he went the other way. Because I tried to help, I gave him multiple vamp drains on us. Hey, there's an acquirement scroll. Oh, cool. Alright, see you later, Soul Sphere. If you're watching this later. Alright, Alright, go friends. This time I'll just not help. Oh, he's got a battle axe, so he's cleaving them all. He's actually just winning. One upheaval. One more. Dude, go away. I can't even test the plate armor, but I'm pretty sure that that was a plate armor fire resistance. Seeing as he took basically 0 damage off Fireball. And we're going down here because we want to avoid the tentacle monstrosity. Lob bombs, as we do. And I've just noticed that it is 58 minutes. My bad. Let's take down this fire giant. And then we'll call it an episode. So if you join me in the next one, we'll find out what that quick blade was. We've got plenty of enchant weapons. We've got a brand weapon scroll as well. We've also got an acquirement scroll, so there's a lot of fun things to do. We'll also be trying to finish off depths. Bye.